One, first and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the brothers that's pushing this good news. I just want to start off with the scripture, Romans chapter 11, verse 7. What then? Israel have not obtained Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have attained it, and the rest were blinded. Now it says that Israel have not attained that which he has seeketh for, because Israel has the uh, the zeal for the knowledge. They have the zeal to know who the Most High and the Son is, but they are unable, nor do they have the luxury of being able to get this knowledge because they were not chosen, they were not called. You know what I'm saying? And this Israel have not obtained that which he is seeking for is talking about the 2/3 specifically. 2/3 is not going to be able to get the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Most High and the Son. It's just impossible, and it's not destined. It's not destined to be put into into their hands. But it says, but the election have attained it. The election has attained it. That means the 1/3 has attained. So the 1/3 of Israel is going to be able to get this knowledge. Predominantly the 144,000, which is the governing body of the 1/3. They're going to be able to get this word, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and ultimately that's going to lead to them prophesying. That's the 144,000 to be exact. Okay. Now it says also, it reads on, and the rest were blinded. Now the rest were blinded. That means all the other nations, everybody, you know what I'm saying, including 2/3, is oblivious to what's really going on out here. They're oblivious to the prophecy. You know what I'm saying? They're oblivious to things that's going to happen or that's going to take place in the near future. People just can't see America being destroyed in the near future. People can't see this place going into shambles in the near future. You know what I'm saying? It's just beyond people's uh, it's beyond a person's understanding. This Bible, this truth, the reason why most people can't get it is because this is beyond human understanding. This is something that is supernatural. This is a living, breathing spirit. This is a spirit, man, not breathing. This is a this is a spiritual book. It's a spirit. You know what I'm saying? It has is this is life. You know what I'm saying? When you go into the word life, it means something that is bound to continue. Okay? So this book, this Bible has life. This Bible brings life. It brings things that is destined to continue. Okay? So it says the rest were blinded. The rest of the people on the planet Earth is not going to be able to get this good news. Only the elect. It's exclusively given to the elect to receive this truth. All right? So I'm going to get to the point of this video. Now, the topic of this video is going to be resisting Satan. Now, one of the reasons why I want to title this video Resisting Satan is because people get the misconception that if you go to church and you praise the Most High and the Son, so called praise the Most High and the Son, you know what I'm saying? You feed stray cats, you forgive everybody, you love everybody as you love yourself. And this dude could be a pedophile, you know what I'm saying? He could be a child molester, he could be a homosexual. When the Bible clearly states that you're supposed to put a homosexual to death, they're saying you should forgive him. You should love everybody as you love yourself. You know what I'm saying? You should forgive everyone. It don't work that way. The truth of the matter is, this is not the things that you would have to implement to resist Satan. But I'm gonna go ahead and get the scripture. I'm gonna let the scriptures talk. Let me get James chapter 4 verse 7. James chapter 4 verse 7. Okay. James chapter 4 verse 7. Submit yourselves therefore to God. therefore to the Most High. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. All right. So it says, submit yourself, therefore, to the Most High. So what does it mean to submit? This means putting yourself under subjection to the Most High and the Son, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So you're supposed to put yourself under His control. You're supposed to put yourself under Him, under His command, essentially. So it says, submit yourself, therefore, to the Most High and the Son. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. All right, resist the devil. Resist the devil. So resist, when you go into the word resist, it means to oppose or to go against. You know what I'm saying? So when you're resisting something, like you will hear the term uh stop resisting from a police officer. It's because a person is usually fighting back. You know what I'm saying? They're usually using some type of force that's going against what the officer is trying to place on him. Essentially, he's going against the how can I say this? He's going against the will of that said officer. So he's fighting against the officer. So the officer says, stop resisting. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing that applies here. Resist means to oppose, it means to go against, it means to fight against. Okay? So it says resist the devil and he will flee from you. All right, so he will flee. When you resist him, when you fight against him, when you oppose him, it says that he will flee from you. Okay, so what does it mean to flee? It means to get away. It means to remove yourself from. It means to vanish. So it says that Satan is going to vanish from your presence if you resist him, if you fight against him. Okay? So the question that lies now, people is probably going to ask the question, well, how do you fight against Satan? How do you oppose him? How do you oppose his will? How do you go up against Satan and make him flee? How do you make him vanish? Okay, so we'll get scriptures. I got a scripture lined up for that. This is how you fight against Satan. Hold on a second. Let me check my stuff. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna keep this video short, but I'm gonna touch up on the some important points. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 11. Put on put on the whole armor of the Most High and the Son, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devils. Okay, so it says to put on the whole armor of God or the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Now, what does it mean to put on a whole armor? When you put on a whole armor, usually that's talking about you going to some form of battle, whether that be war, you know what I'm saying, some type of combat, you know what I'm saying, modern day terms, uh, like shootouts, things like that. Some form of battle, some form of a fight, war. You know what I'm saying? Men wear armor when they're about to go into battle, essentially. So it says, put on the whole armor of the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that ye may be able to fight against the trickeries, because wiles mean trickery. All right, the wiles of the devil is the trickeries of the devil. All right, so it says to put on the whole armor because this is a fight. This is a fight. You know what I'm saying? This is a spiritual fight. So you got to put on that spiritual armor. That spiritual armor is this truth, this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. That would be the whole armor of the Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, that ye may be able to fight against the trickery of the devil. So only those that have this full armor, this spiritual armor, this truth, this knowledge, this wisdom, this understanding is going to be able to see through the filth of the society. They're going to be able to see through the trickery that this devil got up his sleeves. All right. Verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Like I said earlier, a few moments ago, this is a spiritual fight. This is a spiritual war. We're in spiritual warfare. We are in a spiritual battle. So everything has to be dealt with in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? This is not something that was that's fleshly. You know what I'm saying? We're not getting weapons, we're not getting guns, swords, knives, uh, actual armor, plates and shit. We're not getting all that stuff to fight against this man. You know what I'm saying? We're using our wits. We're using wisdom. The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that we was given from Yahweh Bashim Al Shai to execute. You know what I'm saying? In our daily lives. All right, verse 13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. So it says, like I said again, it says to take on, therefore, take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, Yahweh Shai, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day. That evil day would be Jacob's trouble, because evil means bad times, things that are bad. You know what I'm saying? Evil is talking about Jacob's trouble. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be it's gonna be a time where you're not gonna have access to food at your local that may be at your local grocery store. You know what I'm saying? Because the shelves is gonna be empty. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a thing called famine. You know what I'm saying? Famine means there's gonna be scarcities on the food supply. On the food supply, the food supply is running out. You know what I'm saying? Another thing that you're not gonna have access to the internet. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have military troops running the streets, roaming the streets. You're gonna have mercenary, mercenary troops roaming the streets, Lakia. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have people out here that's gonna be looking to kill you, to eat you, because they don't have no food. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lawless society. If you've ever seen the Purges, it's gonna be a all out war or a civil war amongst the people, and they're not gonna have any regard for another's life, besides their own and their children. And that's even if they're not willing to eat their own children. You know what I'm saying? Because that's also gonna happen. That's that evil day. So it says, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High and the Son, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, and to stand. So this is going to be our how can I say, our defense? This armor, this spiritual armors, this truth, this knowledge, this wisdom, this is going to protect us. This is going to act as that armor, that breastplate that's going to keep us from getting consumed in that evil day. Verse 14. Stand therefore, having done your ha, stand therefore, Slakia, having your loins girt with truth. All right, so pretty much when somebody's about to when somebody is girding the garment or wrapping their garment around itself, that's a form of girding their loins. Essentially, before a man goes into battle, he would take his garment, he would wrap it around his body. You know what I'm saying? Why would he do that? It's to become more mobile. It's so he's able to move around in battle. He's able to move around faster, more agile, and you don't have much things moving in his way. So you wrap your garment around your body to make yourself more capable in a fight. All right. So it says, having your loins girded about with truth. So the same way you would gird your garment around your body to make yourself more mobile would be the same spiritually, to where you would gird yourself with this truth. You know what I'm saying? Being more mobile in the truth, being more mobile with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to be able to execute this more efficiently. Why? Because you are spiritually girding your loins. You are spiritually girding that spiritual garment around your body so you can be more equipped for battle, for more for the battle this devil is trying to bring towards you, this wickedness that's coming towards you. You'll be able to fight because you're more mobile. You'll be able to move out the way, make more agile decisions in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? So it says, having your loins girt about with truth and having on the breastplate of righteousness. So that breastplate is meant to keep, how can I say, a breastplate is meant to protect your vitals, things like your organs, your heart, things like that that could be what's the word I'm looking for? That could be crucial to your life. You know what I'm saying? That if it was touched in any way, shape, or form the wrong way, it can kill you. So it says, and having on the breastplate of righteousness. So that breastplate represents that righteousness. That righteousness. So you're supposed to wear that righteousness as a breastplate. You know what I'm saying? Because that righteousness is what's going to protect you. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going to protect you. That's what's going to protect your most vital self. You know what I'm saying? It's going to protect what's most vital to yourself. And your feet should, with the preparation of the gospel of peace. You know what I'm saying? Because when you move anywhere that you move, your feet takes you everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Your feet follows you everywhere you go. It takes you from point A to point B. Well, it says that your feet should with the preparation of the gospel of peace. So pretty much everywhere, the gospel of peace, Slaki, the gospel of peace also means good news. For those that don't know, the gospel means good news. You know what I'm saying? And it says your feet is covered with the gospel of peace. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much everywhere you go, your the gospel of peace follows. Why? Because you wear it. You know what I'm saying? The same way you would wear shoes, it'd be the same way you wear the gospel. You know what I'm saying? It's this is metaphorically speaking. So essentially everywhere we go, that's where this gospel goes. We push nothing but that good news and that peace. All right. Reading on, above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all fiery, the fiery darts of the wicked. All right. So with that shield, this is the shield of faith. Pretty much, this faith is what's going to be able to protect us. You know what I'm saying? Against the wickedness. You know what I'm saying? These wolves out here that's looking to devour us. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have that faith. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna keep us from getting pierced by those arrows. Anything that those arrows can come in the form of temptation. You know what I'm saying? It can come in for all shapes and sizes, man. It can come in all forms. It can entice you in all different types of forms. You know what I'm saying? But it says that that shield is going to protect you from that. You know what I'm saying? Because wickedness comes as those fiery darts. You know what I'm saying? Enticement, temptation, uh, and all those stuff lead to death. That leads to adultery. That leads to how what, that leads to what's it called? That leads to adultery, committing abominable acts. That creates thieves. You know what I'm saying? Verse 17, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High and the Son. All right. So the head is the most crucial part of the body. You know what I'm saying? You take the head out, the whole body falls with it. And it says that you're supposed to have the helmet of salvation. So salvation is the most important, if not, it's the most crucial thing to why we do what we do. We push this word on the street corners and everything like that because we want to be saved. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because being saved means that we're of the elect, and that's the ultimate goal. You know what I'm saying? You want to be saved. So salvation, it only makes sense that salvation will act as a helmet that was being placed on somebody's head. You know what I'm saying? It says the sword of the spirit, which it speaks for itself, which is the word of the Most High. Essentially, this sword, this word is sharper than any two-edged sword. Essentially, that you can hit somebody with this word, and they can get cut instantly. You know what I'm saying? In the spirit, they can feel all dismantled. That's one of the most damaging things that you could do to somebody is saying that they the devil. You know what I'm saying? And then bringing up a scripture on that. It tears people apart when truth. You know what I'm saying? When truth hits them. You know what I'm saying? There's a saying that goes, the truth hurts. But that just about wraps it up. I'm going to say shalom.